So guys, I've already fixed my thread here. The first thing I'll do is to pick up this particular bead and then I'll pass it through here. Then now I've passed it, I will pick my outfit just a bit. You see the way I'm picking it, but be very careful so you don't pick your lining. If you need to separate your lining from your clothes, but I'm already used to it, so before you pick it, make sure that you drop the bead and make sure that the space you're picking is not too small or not too big. So once we are done with that, I'm going to go in with this. I need about 10 of these to wrap here down. This is not a constant number, just in case you are dealing with a bigger or smaller bead of this first one. Do you get? So just do what works for you. So this is, I've already put 5 now. I'll go ahead and fix the remaining 5. Okay. By the way, this bead needle I'm using is beading needle. I'll wrap it around this way. Then I'll take my needle and pass it through the first bead. Now I've passed it, I'll hold it together. Do you see how it circles around these clothes? So I'll pick my clothes under at this point that our thread is ended. Like at this thread is ending where we came out. I'll pick the material under so that I can secure this. Be very careful with your rope so that your rope is not going to tangle. So now I've picked this up and I'm holding it together. You see the way when the thing loosened, I held it tight so that it will close up. So now I'll pass my needle in the next bead. I'll pick like 3 beads. You can decide to pick 2 or even pick 1. The effect of this, or the reason why I'm doing this, is to hold this material, to adhere this bead to the clothes. So I'll pick this part of the clothes. I'll pick the clothes. Remember not to pick your lining, and then I'll hold it down. See the way it's held down. Then I'll come again and pick the next 3. I'll pass the needle through the beads and then I'll tie it down. Then I'll pick the material that is at this point. I'm trying to pick it out. Then wait, this thread is holding here. So now I've held it in. I will now pick this remaining 2 because this is the straight line I drew to do this bead. So I'll pick the remaining 2 because I'm back to the starting point. And then I'll pick a thread. Sorry, I'll pick the cloth also to secure this in place. Okay, so now we are here. I will take 2 more. I'll add 2 beads now to this cloth. Sorry, to this thread, and then I'll push it in. Now I've pushed it in, you can see where the bead is stopping, so you pick the material there. Make sure that you're picking your material, you make it in such a way that is big enough, like the space there is good, it's not too small that the bead will bulge up, and it's not too big that there's going to be space. So now I've picked it. The next thing we're using is the blue beads. I have these tiny blue beads, so I am going to pass it. Sorry, I'll pass 2 of them. I need to pass 2 of these, and then I'll pass 1 of the gold, this one. I am going to take it to the left this way, like I am making a cross. So now I've picked the material to secure this down. Wait, my rope is tangling. Yeah. So the next thing I'll do is to take this particular bead, this bead. I'll pass the needle through it like this, and then bring it down, and then I'll pick my material again. This dress I'm making is velvet, so I'll pick it. Now I've picked it, I am going to pick the material again and then top stitch this. Do you see what I just did? Let me repeat it again, second time, so that I can knot it well. So you see, I've passed this through the cloth, then I'll put it inside like this so that I can tie it. I see the way I open the thread so that, you know, I'll secure it very well. So now I've secured it, I'll pass it back through these big beads and then pass it again through these 3 beads that we did here. The first one that is champagne gold, then the two that is navy blue. Then you come back to this point. So I am going to pick again the navy blue thread, the navy blue beads, 2 of it, and then one of the champagne gold, and then I'll repeat what I just did now. I'll repeat it. I'll come here and find the distance where I'll put this, and I'll pick up the material at this point to secure this. And I've picked it up. I'll take this bead again and pass it through here, and then I'll hold it down. I'll pick the cloth again to secure it. See the way it's secured. Then I want to like double stitch this thing to make sure that it doesn't, you know, fall out. So I've passed my needle through the cloth, and I'll pass this needle, this thread. You see what I did? And then let me do it again. I'll pass my needle and carry the cloth. Then I'll hold my needle and I'll pass this through here, and then I'll tie it. Please, if you don't understand, just pause this and watch it slowly. This is very detailed. So I've passed this back. We're going back again to where we started from, our starting point, and then I'll pass my needle through this and come out at this navy blue side. Can you see? So we are back to this center. So now I'll pick this big bead again and then pass it through, just only one, and then I'll pick my clothes here, my material, to secure this in place. Now I've done this, I'll pick 2 of this champagne gold, this detailing. I'll pick 2 of this champagne gold, and then pick up my outfit again, my material. Be careful so you don't pick the lining of your clothes, so you have to be checking it if you're not used to this. Or you can place probably a flat material, a flat leather. You see how it is straight. Then the last one I'll now pick, I'll go back again to this bead, and then I'll pick it up, and then I'll pick my material. Okay, so now I've picked my material, I have to lock this in place. So we're going to pass our needle, pick our material, pass this in between the both threads, and then I'll open it up to tighten it. I'll do it again here. I'll pass it again so we can lock it. You see what I did? I passed it through, and then I open it up to lock it in place. Then I'll repeat it for the 3rd time. I'll pass this, like carry the clothes, pass this thread in between these 2 threads, and then this is, I'll open it up to like tighten it, and then I'll cut it off. I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, thumbs up this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.